scoot him over here. Okay. Headphones are being weird. Headphones, why you do this? 1 second, my headphones are freaking out. There we go. Okay, I can hear now. Let me go ahead and post the links in Discord real quick, and then we'll do the YouTube intro. All right. Okay. Do this real quick. Dude, I'm so excited to be back. I've been hankering for One Life all during the vacation. Vacation was fucking fantastic, by the way. But I've been hankering for some One Life. All right. What's up, Tony? How are you doing? Okay, let's do the YouTube intro real quick. Welcome back. One Life Brick, episode 2, I believe this is. No, episode 3, actually. In the last episode, we got some stuff. We got a double anarchy, a crazy double anarchy from Marcus, and a really good baby ogre from a random enemy. I'm going to try out the shotgun, though, and we also got a hellfire from a vendor, which is insane. I'm going to try out this shotgun, because brick with shotguns is usually pretty good. But yeah, let's go check some vendors. I went to Silver Dollar City. What's up, Wilmer? Hey, dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's good, Charlie? How are you doing? Long time no see. Thank you, Wilmer. I really appreciate that, man. Okay, let's go to Crazy Earl. If you guys want to be super cool, I'm also streaming on Twitch under the same name. You can hop over there, and if you follow on Twitch, we get a cool little animation that plays. Plus, I'm 10 away from 100 followers on Twitch as well, so I'd really appreciate that. How's everybody doing? Is that better than mine? No, it's not. Oh, it's got Master Blaster, though. Does mine have Master Blaster? Okay, it does, yeah.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles? A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun. Right?
I'm excited to try out this shotgun. It hits, that's for sure. Dude, a good shotgun with actual like reload speed and fire rate's insane.
What you want?
Yeah, you're good, Charlie. You're good. I'm glad to hear that, Wilmer. I'm glad to hear that. Everyone had a good morning.
I ain't talking to you about Jack Pumpkin squat till you get rid of all them pests.
I've had a fantastic morning. Got up, had some coffee, had a bagel. Sat down on the PC. Gonna play some Borderlands. What better thing to do? We can also talk about the Borderlands 4 reveal and the trailer. It looks good. I don't want to get my hopes up, but man, it looks good. Hello, can I pull this gun out? The trailer for Borderlands 4 looked really good, I'm not gonna lie. It looked better than Borderlands 3 by quite a long shot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying very hard not to get my hopes up, because I did the same thing with Borderlands 4. Or Borderlands 3, rather. But man, that trailer looks good. The gameplay yesterday looked good. I've been watching pretty much all the streamers play it. Gathalion, Baru, Killer 6, Jolts, Moxie, everybody. I've watched a little bit of the videos from everybody, and the in-game and the Moxie's encore look so like good. You know, constant farming. Hi. Okay, let's not deal with you. What we got? Nothing good. Grab Mr. Claptrap's repair kit. Go save him. If you guys watched the trailer and everything for Borderlands 4, what'd you guys think? I thought it looked exceptionally good, to be honest with you. The game looks polished. The only issue that I have... What the hell? Oh. The only issue I have with Borderlands 4 at the moment is the UI. That UI is going to take some getting used to. Are you good? It just looks kind of like a downgrade, to be honest with you, from what Borderlands 3 had. I liked Borderlands 3's UI. It looks really kind of developed, to be honest. It looks like they're trying to put too many things, and it looks very, like they're trying to go for a very, oversimplified look. But it kind of gets away from how the game feels, and it makes it feel kind of more like, almost like a Destiny UI, where it's kind of like overcrowded, and it feels like there's too many things in the item cart at once, and the item cart's too small. I wish they would go back to like the Borderlands 3 or Borderlands 2 style, where it's, you know, the large, a very almost like comically large item cards, just because it gives it more the Borderlands feel, in my opinion. I've seen that a lot of the big YouTubers have the same kind of problem, I would say. Maybe not problem, but like criticism. That's the word for it. Of the UI being the only like downgrade, where it feels way too developed and way too like, it's like overly simplistic that it makes it not simple at all. I hope they bring back dots like this in Borderlands 4. I don't think they will. But just being able to shoot somebody with like a Hellfire and then literally just run away and they'll cook off is fucking fire. Nothing in here. What we got? Oh, okay. I got a little excited there. And then it was just garbage, so. What does everyone think? What does everyone think of it? I've been yapping for like 10 minutes. Let's hear some of y'all's thoughts. Okay, that's good. Why do I melee after shooting? Like, I'll show you. So, for instance, if you watch down here at the bottom, my ammo count. When I reload, I can shoot faster than, if I melee, it cancels the animation. In Borderlands 1, it's a little, it's still a thing in Borderlands 2 and in Borderlands 3, but in Borderlands 1, it was way more pronounced, and the timing was way different. or I guess it was a bigger difference between the animations that you could cancel and the animations that you couldn't. Because in Borderlands 2, they kind of take it back to where when you reload, it's pretty quick after you finish reloading and you actually get the ammunition in your magazine that you can shoot your gun. And in Borderlands 1, I'll show you for the Hellfire, for instance. Make sure there's no one here. If you watch the full animation play out, I have to cock the gun and everything, but if I, don't, if I wait till the ammunition hits the magazine, I don't have to cock the gun and I can shoot my gun a little faster. But that's the whole reason why. Let's see. Okay. Well, I can't really do anything. I don't need damage at the moment, and I can respec. I think we should go for Hardened, since we're playing One Life, just to be a little safer. I think Hardened would be the best bet. That's a rocket launcher, so not down myself. I keep trying to do it to cancel the animation of pulling the gun out, but that's the one thing you can't cancel, so I just end up looking like an idiot. Alright. That was quick and painless. Reload all the guns. That's good. What's in the box? I don't think we're gonna get anything out of here, to be honest with you. Garbage? Okay, pretty much garbage. Although I will be kind of surprised if we get anything nearly as good as, or anything able to replace what I have right now besides the rocket launcher, because the shotgun's really, really strong. Even if I get a shotgun that does more damage than it, I doubt I'll have a shotgun that is easy to use. And nothing's going to replace that double anarchy that I got from Marcus. And absolutely nothing's going to replace the Hellfire unless it's a better Hellfire. Or like a... Oh my god, I spoke too soon. That's not a bad masher, but it's Tedior. I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't think I'm going to run the masher. It's not better than the shotgun, it's not better than the Hellfire, and it's not better than the Anarchy, and I need my rocket launcher for getting up if I go down. Welcome all the new people. Hit that like and subscribe button if you don't mind, if you like what you see. If not, that's okay too. I appreciate you stopping by. And now we're off to the best area in Borderlands 1. Trencher's Landing. Yay! It's my favorite part of the game. I will say, in all honesty, I feel like the Janestown in Borderlands 1, you could probably go through the entire game and skip Janestown. Need to go to the outer yard, which I didn't hit. Okay, cool. Well, guess we're gonna go to the underpass and go for a drive. Fucking kills badass. And hopefully get something good from the chest. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Luckily his rocket launcher sucks. That That was a terrible rocket launcher for him to get. It had such a slow fire rate.
That's my stuff.
Oh, dude, what is this? What is today? What the hell? There's no way. RNGesus is listening. Holy shit! A hammer on brick? I might have to respec in the Blastmaster. Oh my god. Holy shit! Never in a million years did I ever think I would actually get a gun that synergizes with my character in a one life run. Holy shit. That's fucking wild. We'll take it. I went the complete wrong direction. I got brain fog because that drop was so good. Oh my goodness. Also need to get this thing.
Time to play!
Dude. Okay. Yep. Yep. Alright. Hammer is very hammer. Oh boy. The only thing that could be better with this thing is the magazine size. But the reload speed's fast and the fire rate's fast enough that I don't care. What's up, E-Waste? How are you? It's been a while since you've seen Borderlands content. I try. I noticed the reason I'm doing One Life in Borderlands 1, I guess to start, I do plan on eventually doing Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 4 when it comes out. But I noticed a severe lack of Borderlands 1 content. I mean, I get it. The game's over a decade old, so I can see the kind of fatigue with it. And it's not as fleshed out as the other games. But this game is so much fun. It started the series everybody loves, so I figured why not start with Borderlands 1.
Funny thing about selling.
And
Buy, but no one
try to be the
wants
first
sold.
person to complete all One Life,
Not
all One Life challenges.
Selling. Take you, for instance. You always accept the price as
What's up,
is.
awesome?
You don't even try to
Go
negotiate.
to Lucky's because I gotta turn in that. My day's been fantastic. My day has been fantastic. How's everyone else's day been? I don't know if it's necessarily nobody cares about Borderlands 1. I just feel like it doesn't get... It's kind of been, I guess, explored. Is that shield better than the one that I had in my backpack? Yes, it is. If you guys, and I'll tell you this, if you guys are on desktop, you can hop over to, I'm also co-streaming on Twitch, and it's in a better view for desktop. If you guys are on mobile, stay on YouTube, it looks a lot better that way. How's everyone's day been? And if you guys don't mind, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It helps share the stream. Really appreciate it. I'm not gonna use the elephant gun.
Step right up.
Man, if only Melee Brick was actually a good character to play. I mean, I get it. I agree, Housen. I think that the game's kind of been forgotten since it's so old. Everyone's like, you know, everything's been done in it. There's nothing else for us to do. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear that your day's been good. And I don't know, about the controversy, Borderlands has always been kind of controversial, to be honest with you. For one, you have Randy Pitchford, who's kind of, honestly, a walking PR nuclear bomb. If... I don't even... It's just fucking... Randy! Why do you ruin everything? 1 second. I'll be right back. My wife is calling me. I gotta take it.
Greetings!
All right, sorry about that. I'd do a hop and a skip over there. I'm currently trying to get enrolled in EMT school, so I got a situation that popped up that I had to take care of. Let's see what you guys have been saying. No, I definitely agree, E-Waste. The terms of service that they did, the change was kind of crazy with all the personal data and like the
What can I do for you?
tomfoolery with all that shit. Personally, I don't know how to feel about it. Borderlands 2 is definitely the fan favorite. I have probably 3,000 to 4,000 hours in Borderlands 2, not just on PC. I have 1,500 hours on PC, but throughout everything, I think I have like 2,000 hours on console. Probably combined about 2,000 hours on console between 360, Xbox One, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PS5. Borderlands 2 is definitely my favorite, 100%. Pre-sequel, I'm gonna get into some controversy here. I think it's overhated. I think if pre-sequel had a full DLC cycle, it would have been better than Borderlands 2, to be honest with you. RK5 sucks. The bot doesn't work on Twitch, I gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna have to add Nightbot to Twitch. I added him before, and I was using the same config for YouTube, but I'll have to do it after the stream. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't know. I think that link should work. That link should work for YouTube still. I tried to make it a permalink so it wouldn't be dead. Holy shit! What the hell? Okay, whoa. That was fucking insane. I just got lit up. I would like to get my shield back, if you guys don't mind. Out here reading chat, getting zoned. On YouTube Shorts, the link isn't clickable. Well, shit. Is it not? Let me try this 1 second. Well, I'm trying to think of a way I could do that. What I could do, 1 second. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me hop over to this and post that. Okay. I think I figured it out. If you, this is the only way I can do it as of right now. I'll figure out a way to get it to work on the YouTube Shorts after the stream. Hop over to the Twitch chat, and the link is clickable in the Twitch chat. You haven't played Borderlands 3? Man. Borderlands 3, I don't know. Everybody seems to hate Borderlands 3. Hey, dude, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. For some reason, I don't know why it didn't... Why didn't it play the sound? That's weird. For some reason, I have a sound that usually plays in the animation. The animation played, but the sound didn't. That's weird. Oh, okay, okay. How big is the delay on YouTube Shorts? No, dude, you're fine. I actually want to know this stuff because I usually try to watch both my streams, have it up because I have a monitor that I use for Twitch and I use my phone for YouTube Shorts to make sure, and it doesn't. It's not that delayed on my end. I'm not sure if maybe you could refresh the stream and see if it changes it a little bit. Okay, no, it is a little big. Never mind. I just looked at it. It's about a 15-20 second delay. That sucks. I'm sorry. I think it's because I'm co-streaming and I don't have a god tier PC. It's not. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's not. I don't think that's something that I can effectively change. Yeah, Twitch is instantaneous. That's part of the reason I started streaming on Twitch, is because I feel like YouTube's a little bit more delayed, even when I was just streaming on YouTube. Pre-sequel is one of the is really hard too, because kind of like you said, even if you do all the side quests on YouTube, or on YouTube, in pre-sequel, you're still usually under-leveled for the boss fights. Because the grind of pre-sequel is insane. What's up, Unifish? How are you? What's up, Mr. Kaban? How are you? What's up, Eli? How are you? I love pre-sequel. I think pre-sequel is the most overhated game in the franchise. I'm probably gonna start off as Amon, the dude with double axes. I'm so excited to play it, to play him. He seems so cool. I feel like everyone's picking Vex, cause you know, cool siren with demon powers. I mean, that's cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just none of the other characters really like popped out at me. Amon did though. I hope that he's a kind of a version. He seems kind of like the Berserker from Wonderlands. And I'm hoping he has a good elemental synergy, and it's not gonna be Vex again, or not gonna be the Siren again, rather. Hey, it's better than it being $80. That's all I can say. I'll take 70, especially in this day and age. I'll take 70. Pre-sequel did have dialogue, 100%.
Right here. First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Oh yeah, no, with the super deluxe edition, yeah, it's $130. Yeah, no, I did see that. I usually get the like the super deluxe edition because I'm gonna sink an ungodly amount of time into all the Borderlands games, which I already have. I don't think Borderlands 4 is gonna be any different. But $130 is kind of crazy. I think that's how much Borderlands 1, or no, Borderlands 3 was $100, I believe. I can't remember exactly. I know it was pretty cheap. Yeah, no, I saw that too. Especially after the gameplay trailer. What's it? I forget what his name is. The Tedior guy. I know who you're talking about. The arm blades look cool as shit. It gave me Cyberpunk vibes too. Yeah, Wonderlands is kind of in a pre-sequel situation where the game itself was really fun. Like, the main story was good. But the DLC, well, it's kind of a reverse pre-sequel. The actual base game of Wonderlands was really, really good and really strong, and the DLC just killed the game for me. It absolutely ruined it. Yeah, 100%. I also got kind of turned off from Borderlands 3 for that same reason. Season Pass 2? Really? Like, dude, come on, Gearbox, you can do better than that. You got the Legendary Collection for $6? Jesus Christ. The sales on Borderlands, though, recently have been crazy. They're hyping up Borderlands 4 like a motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. No TVHM. You know, I hope... I've seen there's a couple screenshots floating around from the playtest they did yesterday. That UVHM is coming back in Borderlands 4. It's just called Ultimate Vault. I don't know... It was locked in the actual, like, test. So we don't really know anything about it, but I'm hoping it's kind of a playthrough 2, like, hard mode. That would be really, really cool for them to add. Wow. The entire franchise is $30. It's worth it, though. $30 for the entire franchise is fantastic. Borderlands is such a unique and really, really good franchise to play and sink time into that, you know, for $30, it's well worth $30. That's a decent Havoc. It's got the good barrel. Alright. That's Treacher's Landing Part 1 done. Never played Borderlands DLC for that long. Borderlands 3 probably, in my opinion, has the best DLC out of the entire franchise. Wonderlands or not Wonderlands. God. Borderlands 2's DLC is phenomenal. You have very, very good DLCs kind of all around each other. Top it off with the Tina DLC. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But Borderlands 3's DLC was so much better than the base game. I don't know about you guys, but I do not fuck with being called super fan every 10 seconds. I prefer more sinister dialogue. It was a little annoying.
Welcome to my shop.
What a Havoc. Good lord. I don't have room for all these good guns. The Krieg DLC was really good. Parts in Borderlands 1, I think the Superman... Oh my god, the superfan thing was for people with mommy kinks is fucking insane. Jesus Christ. Parts in Borderlands 1 are very, very weird. I personally don't know how they work. I have just kind of learned what to look for based on just a lot of playthroughs, and I noticed the same parts appear on good guns. I don't know how parts work. All I can really tell you is that it's very confusing, but it's pattern recognition. At least for me. It seems like it's more pattern recognition and being like, hey, I noticed this barrel is part of these guns that are usually good.
I might have sort of lied to you.
And it just works like that.
Crap, the map you looking for?
No, you didn't make me laugh too hard. Just enough. Maybe. I can see that. Moxie gives off, like, the funny... The clown kinks. The weird... No, maybe not alcohol.
What you want?
The bartender kink, I'd say. If I want to play Call of Duty, I'll play that, not Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is rough, I'll be honest. I think... I think it's over-hated, but the criticism of the game is really, really good. I don't think that, the criticism of Borderlands 3 is definitely warranted. It's not like... I feel like pre-sequel was kind of just hated because it wasn't Borderlands 2. And that's what people wanted at the time. But Borderlands 3 definitely kind of crushed people's expectations of what to get out of the series.
There are new missions available at the New Haven bounty board.
Atlas spares no expense in making...
Oh, absolutely. No, pre-sequel has absolutely fantastic Vault Hunters. In my opinion, it has the most build diversity, and all the characters are very different. In Borderlands 2, you know, the characters are very different in Borderlands 2, and they have very different in-game builds, but the biggest problem with Borderlands 2 is that 99% of the in-game builds revolve around the same, like, 5 or 6 items. Want to see Borderlands 2 movie? I don't. I watched the first movie, and I got up and walked out of my own house like 7 times. Come on, let me pick that up. Thank you. I know I can pick it up to the floor. Alright. I'll save and quit to check the vendors again. Jack, Aurelia, and Claptrap. I've played all the characters in Borderlands pre-sequel. Those 3 are probably my favorite. They did very well with the DLC characters. Jack and Aurelia were absolutely phenomenal DLC characters, and I'm very angry that Aurelia was kind of shafted in Borderlands 3. That character arc in Borderlands 3 was very shallow, very, very shallow. Underpress, yeah. You know, I think an animated series would do a lot better than a movie, 100%. Because then you could do the crazy guns and you could focus on all the stuff, for sure. But I would like to see... That's the hard part, though. You know, a remake of Borderlands 1 and even a remake of Borderlands 2 would probably be really good. But the problem with both of these games is, the first thing, Borderlands 1 has spaghetti code. The coding in Borderlands 1 is insane. I don't know if you guys have ever looked into it, but according to a lot of the Gearbox devs, the game is just, like, insanely weirdly coded. And Borderlands 2 is so iconic that I don't think a remake is necessarily warranted. The gameplay is really strong. There's not a lot of flaws in Borderlands 2. I mean, there's glitches and stuff, but it's not really a... Like, it doesn't necessitate a remake, in my opinion, at least. Yes, what was it called? I forget. I know Epic NG is working on the releasing it like publicly. I forget what the name of it is, but they look fantastic in the MMO. It looks really good. The MMO, I would not be against it, but my kind of worry with a Borderlands MMO would be it turning into like a Destiny type thing, where you have a lot of different ideas and a lot of different directions to go, and then they constantly choose like the wrong one. Yes, the MMO got canned for the US, and it's not a thing anymore. But it did come out in China for a while, and it did not great, to be honest with you. I feel like they should have released it in the US. Also, shout out Skithets, man. They need to come back. Give me a Skithet invincible. Give me a Skithet invincible. Give me a Skithet invincible. People just talk now. It was only a year? I thought it was longer than that. But I did not keep up with the Borderlands MMO news, I'll be honest with you.
Hi there.
Give me 1 second. I got a text I gotta respond to, I'm sorry. Okay. There was a what was it called? Border Worlds or something like that. It was a Chinese Borderlands MMO that didn't do very well. And that there's a Borderlands 2 YouTuber, more of a community member, He makes a lot of mods for the games, named Epic NNG, who's currently trying to get the game working for the US. It's not alive anymore. The game got shut down a year after it came out. But there was a Borderlands MMO, and it looked very good, but it wasn't great. I forgot what it was called. I thought it was Border Worlds for some reason. It might have been just called Borderlands Online.
Hi there.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as
Hey,
you
thanks.
are.
Thanks, man, E-Waste, for joining the Discord. I appreciate it. This is Borderlands 1. How are you doing, Bing Bong? This is Borderlands 1. One second. My wife just tried to call me. I'll be right back, part 2. I'm sorry. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I'm probably going to have to cut the stream a little shorter today. Usually I don't stream for very long. I usually do about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But unfortunately we had a little... Me and my wife had a little family emergency that we're going to have to go take care of. Nothing too serious, but we're definitely going to have to help her with that because obvious reasons. So... Yeah, Borderlands 1 is, I feel like that's a lot of people's reaction to Borderlands 1, though. Is, like, holy shit, Borderlands 1? Like, nobody plays this game anymore. And it feels like, you know, it deserves way more love. It deserves a hell of a lot more love than it usually gets. Spawn in. There you go. I've platinumed all the games. It's so fun. The platinums for Borderlands pre-sequel, though, are kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm playing the Game of the Year Enhanced Edition. I did play the OG for a little bit. What'd you drop? Shotgun? Oh, it's terrible. I did play the OG for a little bit, but I have honestly no idea what happened. Basically, I was originally playing the GOTY Enhanced Edition, and then for some reason the game just decided to stop working on my PC. It would tell me like an error has occurred and it just instantly crash. And then one day I tried to launch it and it just worked. And so I hopped back on it. The reason I played the GOTY Enhanced Edition is really two reasons. One, minimap, and two, they fixed a lot of the jank, I guess, with the original. Like, you know, in the original, you can't run sideways. You can't jump. It ends your sprint animation. You have to buy everything from the vending machine. It says, "Are you sure?" after every purchase, even like ammo and stuff like that. Oh no, shotguns and especially assault rifles in Borderlands 1 are way better than they are in Borderlands 2 and even Borderlands like 3 and
I've
pre-sequel.
collected all of the information I need to be able to find the vault. I'm overcome with terror and instantaneous paralyzation.
No, the original release of Borderlands did not have a minimap, it only had a compass.
Confines.
Only a
I have
compass.
some kind of psychosis. Whatever it is, I'm a prisoner of my own jail, and I will not be able to find anything without help from an outside party. I will put out feelers.
Yep, it was weird. I mean, they're trying to do the same thing with Borderlands 4. There's no minimap for Borderlands 4. There's just a compass. There's a combat minimap that pops up when you're in combat, but there's not a actual navigational minimap.
My machines and their scaring needles. Don't settle for anything less than the best.
That's the other big backlash that Borderlands 4 has gotten, is that there's no minimap. Why is Borderlands 4 so expensive? I personally don't know. I assume it's just because everything else is expensive. So the GOTY Enhanced Edition does have a ton of memory leaks, but there is a fix for them. It's like kind of a pain in the ass to fix. But I have it fixed, and so that's why I like it. It's because it's just a little higher quality as well. Just the game overall, the quality of the game is higher.
Before I shot him in the back several times, I was immediately filled with regret upon doing this, because the human contact, no matter how awkward, would have been nice. I've decided his name was Leslie, and yet it's where people would make fun of him for having a girl's name. And the torment eventually led Leslie to a life of crime and debauchery. There was a tattoo on his thumb that looked not unlike the name Patricia. Might have been a tattoo. The experience compelled me to move the vault key fragment I found so that it can be safe. It's extremely important, so I...
Yeah, Take-Two is very greedy. That's the official answer.
He doesn't like people. The vault key will be safe with him. I also gave him my underwear.
It sucks, but that is the actual reason. All the price hikes for all the consoles and all the games, it's not because of any company, like, oh my god, company lose money. It's because the people will buy it and people are greedy.
Never come to Pandora. Dahl has asked me to leave. The transmission said it's time to go. Everyone has left, except the criminals who they've let loose. They won't be my friends. So I had decided to return to leave as Dahl has ordered, but then I found something. I think it is the key to the vault. It proves the vault is real, and that it's here on Pandora, and that it can be mine. I also learned that, by my calculations, we are near the 200th anniversary of the last vault opening. Within half a year, approximately.
Tannis in Borderlands 1 was fantastic, I'll be honest with you. I very much enjoyed Tannis' character in Borderlands 1, and in Borderlands 2 she was kind of muted, to be honest. She didn't really show up at all. I mean, you meet her at the beginning of the game, and she, you know, is like the... But besides that, you know, she's kind of muted. In Borderlands 3, you know, it really develops her character, and, I don't even know. The Borderlands 3 Tannis is, I think, kind of ruined her character, to be honest with you. I did not like Borderlands 3 Tannis.
6 bugs in alphabetical order.
That is everything but these two done.
Starting with it.
I can save and quit and go pick up my last journal. And we're good. But oh yeah, just so you guys know, I do stream. I do try to stream every single day. It's kind of random timing. It's based on my work schedule and what I'm feeling. Sometimes I stream Counter-Strike, but it's probably not going to happen for a while because Counter-Strike breaks my PC when I stream it.
I don't know how I got outside, but I seem to have overcome my inability to leave. This will be my last recording before I scatter the echo recordings as far
But yeah,
as I can.
I do try to stream
My
every
echo
single day.
recorder is complete.
And even though I have to cut the stream a little short tonight, I probably will be on. I will probably stream later tonight. Kind of probably toward midnight, like 10 p.m.
Order. This is
Toward
Patricia
midnight.
Tanis, signing out.
Go back to New Haven. Yeah, if you want to talk about my other addiction, I have 8,000 hours on CS. I usually stream Face It, but I've had a lot of issues. My PC breaks when I stream Face
Hello
It.
again.
Hyperion asks, what good is it?
Nothing. Okay, let's go kill Crom. Oh man, that sucks. I remember those days when I had a shitty PC. I mean, my PC's not great now, but it's definitely better, and I'm very grateful to be able to stream and do all that stuff.
What a show. It's really fast.
So I honestly didn't know how I would feel about streaming, and then I started streaming, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. I just get to talk to people about video games, and the same interests, and just have conversations with people, and I very much enjoy it. So thank everybody that's still hanging out and still watching. I really, really do truly appreciate it.
Some bitches.
Hello? Oh, yeah, almost, you're right. Almost all the Valve games are based off of, like, Half-Life. Or, wait. I wonder if I could just do this like this, actually. Okay, yes, I can. Good to see. And same reason I'm meleeing here is because the animation to shoot the gun, or shoot the rocket launcher, is very slow, as you can see. Well, it's not necessarily that my GPU is bad, it's my CPU is not great. I need to upgrade my CPU and my RAM. Because it's kind of dated. It's not necessarily. That kind of came off really bad. To be honest with you. I didn't mean it like that. I don't mean it's a bad PC. It just needs to be. It's kind of outdated. At least my CPU is. I should have led with my CPU instead of my PC. I apologize. Kill him. Never thought I'd be using a fucking SMG on brick. My 3080 I got for pretty cheap. I was kind of surprised. I bought it like pretty much right when it came out, and I only paid like $650 for it, which was insane to me. I honestly thought I was gonna get scammed. You playing what a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally or what?
If you need healing, step right up. Comms can improve accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even...
Dude, the Steam Deck's awesome. I got to play around with one. One of my friends had one, and that thing is insane. It is so much. It's such a good console for what it's worth. Like, it is fantastic. It runs way better than I thought it would. The other thing is,
Something else to kill.
it does suffer with newer games, yeah. I'm not a fan of Last of Us at all. I like the first one, but the second one killed the game for me. Cyberpunk, I really enjoyed it. I played through it early in the game's life cycle, and especially after the anime came out, it's quickly become one of my favorite games. It builds so much more on pretty much everything. It's very good.
Show me some blood.
You know, Cyberpunk runs very well, even on like Switch 2. I was kind of surprised. Cyberpunk runs at like 90 FPS, although it does use like frame generation and like all of the crazy new high-tech shit to get that. But it's still crazy that a handheld runs Cyberpunk that well. Oh, for sure. Steam is 100% the king of online gaming. There's not another system that comes close to what Steam Deck's been able to do, and what Valve has been able to do. That's part of the reason why they gave Activision the finger when it comes to all the stuff that's been going on with Activision, Valve, and Activision trying to buy Valve out. Badass spawning. Speak of the devil, a badass spawns. I had a feeling, just off of seeing the Switch 2 and how big it was, I had a feeling that it was pretty much like a Steam Deck.
That must have hurt.
Ubisoft wanted that. Sony wanted to be able to steal Helldivers from everybody if you didn't have a Sony account. Activision wanted to buy Valve. Valve was like, fuck off. Valve is a very, very strong company. And it feels like they're one of the only companies, like gaming companies, that actually gives a shit about their like consumers and isn't just in it for money. Have sex with Hitler. Oh my god. We know what he's into. Yeah, Epic kind of threw away the opportunity, and I'm sure, I don't know about you guys, but I had multiple friends that did not buy Borderlands 3 on launch for that reason. That they were going to wait for the Steam to get it. And then after the 6-month exclusivity deal went up, Borderlands 3 was like the top-selling game on Steam for the first like week and a half of it being out, so it's not surprising to me, to be honest with you. Oh, come on.
Please open the box.
Brick is too thick. Can't fit through door. That's a better shield. Alright, let's go kill Mordecai's cousin. If you didn't know, Reaver, the guy I'm about to fight, was Mordecai's original player model in Borderlands, in Borderlands 1. Another badass. That grenade like bounced off my chin. Another badass. Cool. I'm getting my submachine gun proficiency up a lot.
You woke the wrong dog. Ah!
I didn't pick up a can of food somewhere. I'm missing a can of food. Missing 2 cans of food. Oh man, I left it back there. I'm a failure. I know you can mod the Steam Deck for sure. I've seen that you can use like Decky, I think that's what it's called, to jailbreak them and make it like a personal PC or a portable PC, and you can get like Tarkov and all these really cool games on it, which I'm a huge fan of. I think Steam absolutely knocked it out of the park with the Steam Deck for making it the first like it's a true like handheld computer pretty much. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like button at the top of your screen, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. I try to stream every day. Pretty random times, but I still try to stream every day. Right now I'm on a Borderlands 1 kick. I'm doing One Life. I finished One Life Lilith, and I finished One Life Mordecai. Those videos are up on the channel if you want to go watch. And right now we're doing One Life Brick.
When you got my machines in there scaring needles.
Because it isn't jailed.
Something new. Visit all our convenient locations. Get your ass here.
I saw a crazy shield that I had. Health boost 30%. What's the one that I have? That's way better. 30% health boost? Fuck yeah.
First aid kit, and you won't
I
regret
think we're going to sell Weedy's Super Booster and equip this one. That's really cool. I didn't actually know that. You learn something new every day. I do hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think after Chrome I'm gonna call it. Gotta help my wife with some things, and I'll probably be back on later tonight. Really? Tears of the Kingdom on the Stream Deck. How's that run? I've heard that the emulated version of Tears of the Kingdom doesn't run very well. Are you good? The answer was no, he's not good. Better than Switch 1? Okay, well, we'll take it. Let's go up here and grab this chest. What's in the box? New transfusion? New transfusion. Cool. Alright. I just want to give a big shout out to you guys. You guys have been awesome today. This is probably the biggest stream I've had, like, ever. In terms of how many people I've had. Especially on Borderlands 1. When I stream Borderlands 1, I really don't expect to get a lot of viewers because a lot of people don't. Kind of what we talked about earlier. Don't like Borderlands 1. You know, it's an older game and people don't like seeing older stuff they want to do. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. And you guys have made my day. So I really, really appreciate it. And I apologize that I have to call the stream a little earlier than I thought to. But, like I said, I'll be back tonight, for sure. What the hell? He's freaking the fuck out. Where did... Yeah, the YouTube counter doesn't update. I update it manually. Just honestly, I'll update it real quick. Let me update it real quick. Sheesh, 281. Damn. Thank you guys so much. You guys are fucking amazing. All right, Crom, what do you got?
Please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please don't shoot, please, 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 please.
Now, the funny thing about this fight is you just shoot him with a Hellfire or any gun with a elemental effect, and then you hide, and he'll just die. And that's the Crom fight in a nutshell. And that's the Crom fight. When I finish it, I'm max level. So the general rule that I do for One Life is because there's no rules for this One Life either. There's rules for the Borderlands 2 One Life, but there's no rules for the Borderlands 1 One Life. So my rules that I've made is throughout the first playthrough, you have to finish all side quests in the main game. And throughout the second playthrough, you have to do all DLC. So the Claptrap DLC, the Nox DLC, the Jacobs DLC, and all the side quests on those. And then, since in the Nox DLC, at the last mission of the Nox DLC, you die. Once you finish the Nox DLC and you die at that checkpoint, that is the run over. If you haven't died before that checkpoint of you dying at the end of the Nox DLC, the run is complete. And you've completed all DLC in the main game in the first playthrough, the main game in the second playthrough, the Zombie DLC, and the Claptrap DLC. If you've completed all the side quests on that, you're done. Personally, what I like to do after I finish the Nox DLC is go fight Cromorax the Invincible and see if I can kill him. Since I died before then, it technically doesn't count. As you can probably see from below, on Lilith, I was able to kill him in One Life. I guess in giant quotation marks in One Life, since I died at the end of the Nox DLC. In Mordecai, I died to him. Yes, the Nox DLC is a forced death. Technically, you can be like, oh, it doesn't count, but at the same time, I personally count it. So that's how I do it. But yeah. That's how I personally count it. We got quite a bit done today. Played for about an hour. About an hour. Kind of a short stream. I do apologize that it is so short. But you guys have been absolutely amazing. You guys have made my day. I really appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out. The stream has been awesome, and I really hope that I'm able to keep up the growth of the channel and everything. And I will be back tonight with some more Borderlands 1 One Life if you guys are nice enough to come back and hang out with me later tonight. I'm not sure on a time frame, but I know I will be live later tonight. And so, yeah, all I got to really say, guys, is thank you so much for hanging out, and I will talk to everybody later tonight. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.